I know you're somewhere, somewhere. I'm trapped in. Hi guys, and welcome to the Lion's Den. So today I wanted to do a reading on Sani. So on the menu today is Sani. We are going to find out kind of what's going on with him, what's going on with his career, and just a lot of other things. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, email me if you want to purchase a reading from me, a personal reading from me. Also, email me if you want to purchase a video reading by me. Video readings are basically if I haven't gotten to a topic that you have suggested and you really want me to read on it, you can just buy it and I'll do it as soon as I possibly can. It'll probably be the next video up. So let's get started on Sani. What kind of personality does Sani have? What type of person is he? Let's find out. What type of person? One more time. Okay, good. What type of person is Sani? I'm not surprised this card came out in his reading. Okay. These are all the cards I want to draw for him. So the first we have is the Adonis card. In the shadow aspect of it, it says, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health and indulges at the expense of others. So he's definitely a type of person who definitely enjoys kind of causing trouble, and he enjoys kind of like doing things that will kind of put him in the spotlight for possibly negative reasons. But it's kind of one of those things, as long as he's being heard, that's all that really matters. That's what they're talking about. His personality is like. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that. I actually got a new deck in the mail. Okay, so continuing where I left off, basically, this literally just talks about him liking to indulge in the pleasures that can be at the expense of his own health as well as the expense of other people's feelings around him. These cards are kind of reading him right now. I mean, that's the point. But a gambler. Um, he is a type of person who has childish mannerisms in a sense that he likes to gamble with things a little bit recklessly. Now, at first, it seems like it's in the lighter attribute of it, like willing to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So this to me is like, I feel like he definitely listens to whatever spirits that are around him that tell him what topics to rap about or whatever. But in this aspect, it definitely backfired on him. It's upright, so it's a positive thing. So it means most of the time he definitely gambles on touchy subjects that he does want to rap about. I don't listen to his music, so y'all can let me know if you do listen to his music. The one song that I do know that I really like from him is "It's Okay to Be Ugly." I think I have another one, but I possibly have two, at maximum three songs by him, and that was way back in the day. But that's off subject. So yeah, so this talks about him being a gambler, him taking chances on the subjects that he definitely is going to sing or rap about or speak on. And I feel like in this current situation, even though this is the upright, meaning most of the times he chooses his battles wisely, this time it didn't really go so well. But we're going to go into the next card. The next card is Servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. An upright shadow aspect of it is using the lack of money as an excuse to not move forward within life. Now, what I actually feel like this card is talking about is I feel like the servant card actually speaks more on Sani feeling like he's doing a service to people with his music, and he feels like he is basically putting out music that people that he feels that they need, and he feels like most of the time that he's right in what he's saying. He's very strongly, how do I put it, he strongly stands by the things that he puts out. He believes that he has a very open mind to the things that he put, the music that he types of music that he puts out. And he definitely feels like he's giving the world a service when he puts it out. Okay. So he has the advocate card in reverse. So the advocate card, the shadow aspect of it says embracing negative cause or committing to a cause for personal gain. Okay. This could definitely be speaking on the subject that we're going to be talking about now, which is basically the woman and feminism and everything. Regardless of my own personal stance on it, it's not my lane to be in. So, because that's sort of Korean feminism and Koreans' version of what's going on over in their country. So, my personal opinion is not about to be on this. Um, yeah, this talks about basically he believes that he's an advocate. This actually kind of answers one of my questions that I was going to ask when I got to the tarot. Um, but either way, whatever side he does choose, whatever side he's actually choosing in the feminist battle, when it comes to career, whatever, it's talking about how he embraces that for his own personal gain. It has nothing to do on whether or not he actually believes in feminism or not. It's definitely something that is self-serving. Meaning, like, even with all the feminist stuff going on right now, he stepped in there and put a song out, regardless of if he was angry at feminists or if he was actually truly trying to be on feminist side. Um, excuse me, he was actually putting that out because he wanted attention for speaking on the subject. That's what this card is talking about. And I'm not saying this is factual, like actual facts or not. You can take it how you want to. Um, okay, so the next card is we have healer in the shadow aspect. So the shadow side. The shadow side of healer is taking advantage of those who needs help. Of course, here we go. Failing to care for oneself. Okay, so this kind of goes in hand with the advocate on the shadow side. And again, this talks about him taking advantage of a cause to service himself. So all of these, even you have servant, advocate in the shadow aspect talking about self-serving. You have healer talking about self-serving. All of these personality cards right now are talking about how Sani seems to be a very self-serving type of person. Everything he does is for self. Okay. So this is just basically saying the same thing. He takes advantage of those who actually need help, and he sort of uses the subjects or the topics or the people to either make music or to just gain a standing for himself to look good. Man, didn't expect that. So, okay, we have a scribe. This is the shadow aspect of being a scribe. Basically, they're talking about him being a writer, a lyricist, but they're saying the negative parts of Sami's writing is he alters facts, or they're saying altering facts and plagiarism of work. Okay, now disclaimer. I am not saying that Sani has plagiarized anyone's work, and I am not saying that Sani has lied about anybody's work or anything in general. I am simply reading the cards. The reason why I'm actually putting so many disclaimers on is because there's been a lot going on in the K-pop community. I'm seeing trouble starting with readers. But I'm going to pause right here because I'm running out of space. And I'll come back in a second and continue. Hi guys, kind of continuing where I left off again. Um, Basically, I'm putting a lot of disclaimers on because I've been seeing around Twitter that there are people who are actually starting to come for K-pop Tao readers, and they're kind of reporting our channels as apparently problematic. For whatever reason, it doesn't really bother me too much. To me, it's kind of like you like what you like. They're very upset about, I guess, guessing, tarot readers guessing or assuming or telling people what people's sexualities are, the idol sexualities are, and ships and things like that. But the same people who were complaining about these were people who were writing role playing fan fiction, shipping characters, and everything together. So I'm not really sure what leg they were standing on, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to continue on with the Sani reading, and I just want to smack this disclaimer right in the middle and just say I am reading the cards just kind of as what they are and what they come out and what they're saying, but please don't take anything as fact. Please don't take anything too seriously because I just don't want people to sit up here and be in my face about it. Alrighty, so let's continue. So like I last said, I believe that Sani is a scribe, but in the negative aspects of things, and they talk about it could be altering facts or things like that. And seeing as everything here before is almost talking about him having a very self-serving attitude and personality, it could be more so of kind of changing things to more fit a narrative that he is accustomed to, or sort of even make himself a hero in some of his songs where he may not possibly be in real life or may not actually feel that way in real life. So that's as far as I'm going to go into that. That's Sani's personality reading right there. Again, this can be, you don't have to take it so seriously. This can be used almost just as easily as people doing zodiac readings and assuming people's personalities. So, don't go around getting too in your feelings about it. And that's basically for people who are trying to report YouTube tarot readers, which is only like 2 of us. So, alrighty. So, where's my notebook? I had the questions. So first I'm going to do basically a general reading on Sani. This card fell out. I'm just going to leave that here because I want to see where Sani is at currently. What's going on with his life right now. Where is Sani at right now? What's the burden that crosses him? Okay. What's in his recent past? Okay. What is subconsciously on his mind? Okay. What is consciously on his mind? Okay. What is in his near future? Okay. Y'all see I brought out the zombie tarot for him, right? Okay. So right now, I feel like right now Sani is at a point where he is extremely defenseless. He's currently at a point where he's no longer defensive. Like, it's almost like it's too difficult for him to be defensive. It's like he's given up. Like, I've tried to defend myself. I've tried to stand up for myself. It's not working. My hands are in the air. I don't know what to do. The burden that crosses him is 3 of Swords. He is, and it's in reverse, so it is a tremendous amount of heartbreak going on with Sani right now. He is extremely hurt. He is extremely hurt by the words that are said about him. He's He's in his feelings, y'all. He's really deep off in his bag. He's hurt. He's going to keep responding with these. He's probably going to keep responding with these rap verses, and probably attacking any and everybody around him. There was something I wanted to say. Another little quick pause is I got guys. I'm gonna link in the description a video of DKTV, I believe, if I said that right. I watched their videos. They're Korean, of course. I know y'all know. Y'all have to know who they are. But they did. One of them did an explanation of Sonny's Feminist, which shows that his song was literally about a non-feminist claiming to be a feminist, and the song is supposed to be proving like this is what non-feminist men who claim to be feminists say. And I actually do believe that that's what Sonny was actually going for in his song, and that it was misinterpreted. I also feel like what the personality cards were saying on top of that is Sonny. I feel like Sonny definitely did release the song in order to get attention and gain traction from the incident that was going on. But I do believe that the song that he wrote was definitely trying to explain how men feel like they're feminists and they say all of this and they're not feminists. I do not believe that that was what he was saying about himself, but I also am not clear on where he stands or where he stood before the incident on the line of feminism. So I'm not really taking any sides or anything like that. I'm just saying. So where he came from before. In his recent past, he came from a place where he basically had the world in his hands. He's like, I'm good. I'm complete. I have my albums out. I have my songs. I'm getting my money. The world is burning. Like everything is, going into chaos in the world, but I'm okay. I'm shielded from that. I feel like he then took the opportunity to open his mouth, and that's when all of this kind of came crashing down before him. Okay, so subconsciously what's on his mind is he wants to block out everyone. He's like, I need everybody who's attacking me to be gone. He wants to go back. He wants to lay in his own corner. He wants to rest. He wants to just sit back, relax, okay, and just ignore the world once again and not have to deal with anything. What's consciously on his mind is, okay, we have the Page of Wands, and to me that's very reckless, fiery, childish business moves, or which is what I think is going to turn into the form of him lashing out on everyone with his music. But yeah, very reckless and childish moves that will endanger his career even more so. Yeah. Also, the Two of Hazards came out. What's on his mind is trying to regain balance. But what I see here is almost trying to he either does not want to be put on a leash or want people to try to control him, aka the media try to control him, or wants to kind of break the stigma that he has the stigma that is on him. Like, people like, okay, he's got a lot going on. And I feel like he can't be controlled right now. He's trying, like some people are trying to, maybe his company, maybe his friends, I feel like are actually sitting there and telling him, you gotta stop, just chill. But I feel like he's not going to be able to do that, and the balance is not going to be restored until he finds his peace. Okay, and what's in his near future? Traveling, I'm guessing. I feel like he's going to be leaving. He may leave. He may come back to Atlanta for a while. He may leave, Korea for a while until this kind of brushes over, because he's very much in his feelings right now. Like, he sees the storm. He sees the hell that is going to continue to come his way. And once he finally decides to stop running his mouth, he may just run away from the problem. Okay? So either he may go overseas, he may just fly to a part further away in Korea from his normal place. He may come back to Atlanta. he's going to be leaving in the near future. So let's go ahead and put that up and start with the next question. And so the next question I had was, I think the personality cards answered if he was a real feminist. And I feel like the answer for that one was literally in the personality cards saying that he does anything that is going to benefit him. If it seems like being a feminist or pretending to be a feminist at that time is going to benefit him, then that is exactly what he will be. But let's move on to, will Sonny get his career back, or will Sonny get his career back or get re-signed anytime soon? One more card. I don't think so. Um, he's going to need to recover first. I don't know how bad he may be suffering mentally, but he is going to need to get some help first, because he's letting this, I feel like he's really letting this situation really get to him. So health wise, he's deteriorating. It's not looking good for him health wise. I feel like he's very much in his feelings. He's pretty, he's not coming out his feelings anytime soon, and he can't get re-signed or get another job until he comes out of his feelings. Basically, even with this card, I feel like he's literally either kicking everyone away who is trying to help him, or with his words, with the things that he's saying, with the tracks that he's dropping, he's literally blocking all of his own opportunities. He's literally blocking all of his own opportunities because he could not be quiet. I mean, we've learned many times before with other idols and other groups who have done horrible things, and all they have to do is be quiet about it, and or at least try to put out an apology and be quiet about it, let it pass over, and then continue on with your life. I mean, I'm not really a fan of that way of handling things, but I see that it works, and he's not able to do that. So he's continuously pushing away all of his all of any opportunities that he could have had or could have in the future. He's going to have to carry this burden for a long time. He's going to be carrying this for a while, especially because he keeps dropping more and more tapes and more bad apologies. I don't see it for him anytime soon. We'll have to wait and see until whenever he stops running his mouth before we get any more information on that. I'll probably do an update reading on him maybe next month and see, somewhere in January, and see where he's going. But I'm going to keep this short, sweet, and cute. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.